You want to, like, lock onto that guy right there? There you go. How did you not get killed? How did that hit me? Was that heat-seeking? I think we're good. Should be. I think this is the end as well. I missed. Oh, wait, there he is right up there. You can see Clockwork at the very top of the screen in the middle. He was right there. Go back and pause the video if you're watching YouTube. I was about to say, this is the level where I always spot Clockwork, and it was right there. I thought I forgot about it for a second, but we just passed him. So you can get a good look at him. There's another really good spot you can see him in episode... I don't know if you can still see him from here. Yeah, you kind of can. You can see him right there on top of that thing. You're looking at him from the side. You can see his head moving around. Clockwork's just chilling. Oh, crud. I was too busy looking at Clockwork, and now I'm behind. I'm on my way. Yo, speaking of the Game Awards, the Game Awards falls on... Oh, no. Oh! No, I didn't get away with it. Alright, sorry. I had to look at Clockwork, Carmelita. You understand. Get all this out of here. There we go. Is this where I just left off, or did it put me back? I think it put me back a little bit. Anyway, speaking of the Game Awards are on a Thursday. I don't know if they're normally on a Thursday, or if that's just this year that they've done that, but I might stream the Game Awards. I don't know how enjoyable of a stream that would be, but I know a lot of people do that. So, I don't know. I was kind of considering the possibility of, like, oh, you know, maybe I'll stream the Game Awards, because I want to... I normally don't watch them. I normally just, like, keep up with the information on Twitter to see, like, what got what, but I wouldn't mind watching it live, especially if I was streaming it. I did not mean to jump to the left there, but it all worked out for the best. Too easy. He's done it. Ah, this is the end. We've done it, boys.
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita. Everything's under control.
Who are you?
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Why, I'm Tennessee Kid.
Don't tell me. You're a Cooper, right? I knew it.
Yes, ma'am. Bentley told me you...
Stop calling me ma'am. The name's Inspector Fox. Wait, Bentley's here?
Well, looks like they're right behind us.
Carmelita, I'm glad you're okay.
Why, that conniving little...
Much obliged for a helping hand, Inspector Fox. Let me run these banditos over to prison, and I be back for you, all in lickety-split. Of course, you feeling neighborly? You could just turn yourselves in.
As much as I like the idea of Sly in a cell, nobody kidnaps Inspector Carmelita Fox and gets away with it.
I reckon that also includes tying her to a runaway stage.
Watch it. I'm in no mood for smart remarks. Now, are you ready for another mission, Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean, I surely am, Inspector Fox.
I love Tennessee Kid Cooper so much, man. Is it rare for game announcements to happen at the Game Awards like they did with Smash? Dude, there's no way this year's Game Awards are going to compare to last year's because having Joker show up was actually phenomenal. But I honestly don't know because I never watched them. I always just look at the information on Twitter to be like, hey, this thing just got named this one Music of the Year or this one whatever of the year. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Or I'm like, oh, that's stupid. But definitely give me auto fire. It wouldn't hurt you to bring out the dust cloth once in a while. Uh-huh. But I have no idea. You know what? You know what would be really cool? Is if Nintendo announced the 5th Smash fighter of the DLC the same way they announced the first one. Because Joker was the first DLC fighter, right? He was the first of the DLC pack. I guess Piranha Plant kind of counts, but he was just additional content if you, like, pre-ordered the game, so he wasn't part of the DLC fighter pack. But Joker was the first one, and they announced him at the Game Awards last year. What if they announced the 5th one at the Game Awards this year? Because they've already released Terry, like, Terry's in the game, so 4 of the 5 are done. They're due to let out the 5th one. That would be pretty sick. I would love that. So who knows, maybe. But, and Smash Ultimate, isn't Smash Ultimate, like, nominated for Game of the Year or something? Even though it was released at, like, the end of last year? I remember seeing Smash Ultimate related to the Game Awards in some fashion. I just don't know why. Yeah, or they could be like, hey, remember when we said more DLC characters? We're going to do another fighter pack of, like, 5. I hope that's how they do it. I really hope that they're like, hey, we're, instead of, like, just releasing one at a time and you can buy them one at a time, which I would also be fine with. I'd still probably, like, buy them all because I like Smash. But, even though I don't play it super often nowadays, I would hope that they'd be like, hey, we're going to do another pack of 5. Where? Oh, the mission is further this way underneath. Oh, right, it's down there, right. So, but releasing the 5th Smash Fighter, I think, would be a really cool thing to do at the Game Awards. So I don't know if they'll do something like that. I don't know how often it is in the Game Awards for them to be like, hey, we're making a big announcement of some kind, but either way, I kind of want to watch it just because I've never actually watched it through before.
This river is dangerous, but it leads back to the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox? But just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
I can only imagine that when Tennessee started saying, you remind me of this one little gal, that gal he's talking about ends up being Sly's, like, great-great-great-great-grandmother or whatever. I can't imagine that if they do announce anything about Smash... First of all, I don't think they're going to announce anything about Pokemon with Sword and Shield having just released. It would be really weird for, like, 2 or 3 weeks after Sword and Shield came out for them to be like, hey, we're making the Gen 4 remakes or anything like that. I'd be very shocked. But if they announce anything about Smash, I think they're just going to announce who the 5th fighter is.
You didn't forget how to use that pistol, did you?
But anyways, I don't think they're going to do anything other than... Yeah, I got it, Carmelita. If they do anything about Smash, all they're gonna do is like, hey, this is the 5th DLC fighter. And then they'll remind us like, hey, don't forget we said we'll make more DLC. Is there? Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Carmelita's auto-aim is not as good in this game as it is in the other Sly games. How did I not hit that dynamite? Get all this out of here. How on earth did they set up all this TNT under the water? Oh, hi up there. I can shoot that out of the sky, can't I? Well, I mean, I probably could have if I hadn't failed miserably. Okay, the raft was destroyed. I forgot how not enjoyable this part is. Like, Carmelita's aiming is terrible in this game. Because, like, you'd think, like, oh, there's a giant reticle, so it must, like, aim in all of that reticle. Nah, dude, not at all. It's like, see, it's... I hate it. Carmelita's aiming reticle in this game is terrible compared to the others. In the other one, like, if you were aiming at something inside of this little square, it's like you were guaranteed to get a hit. Don't worry. In this game, it's like, nah, dude. The shot could go anywhere inside of the reticle, and I don't understand at all. I was holding R1 there, thinking it would keep firing, but it didn't. Like, look at this. How do I aim this? How did I do this when I used to play? Am I forgetting something? Does Carmelita have another ability or something that I can... Oh, if you hold L1, it aims in. I knew I was forgetting something. I was about to say, like, there's no... How did I do this before? This is terrible. Okay, if you aim in the reticle, it does, like, 1,000 times better. Duly noted. That's on me for not listening to Carmelita's instructions earlier because I just assumed I would remember everything.
I believe Sly got me into this mess.
That's 100% my bad.
Shooting, Carmelita.
How about less sweet talk and more action?
How did you steer?
It looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
How did you steer the ship like that when all you were doing was pushing it up and down? I mean, I'm pretty sure Carmelita knows Sly more so from the many years of chasing him and trying to arrest him, but they were definitely dating for a while, yes. I know that on one of these Tennessee kid portions where you're running around like this, there's a mask. So I gotta keep that in mind. We gotta remember that and make sure we don't miss it, because I don't want to have to do this level again later. If I can help it. Goodbye.
Could have done that in my sleep.
That's a little scary. You, like, hold your gun and shoot it in your sleep? Really? Easy. Ooh, goodbye. Where am I getting shot at from? Oh, hi. Oh, there are a lot of you. Now there are not many of you.
Time's a wasted. Pick it up, Tennessee.
It's honestly too easy. I don't think the mask is around here. I think it's in the next area, like in an outhouse, like it was on the mission where we released Tennessee from jail. Hadoken, welcome to stream. How you doing, dude? Anyways, yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to stream the Game Awards this year, especially if I could get, like, Michael or Slyro to join me for it. RTK is probably working on that day. What? Excuse me? From all the way over there? I didn't even know there was an enemy there. Screw off, game. That was stupid.
Face it, you can't beat the Tennessee kid.
Is that enemy still over there? No, he wasn't. He wasn't even supposed to have been spawned there. What was that crap? What the heck?
Missy, you're a real cactus blossom. Beauty that catches
I'm hoping for a non-fighting game character for the next DLC. I mean, like, there are more non-fighting game characters in Smash than there are fighting game characters. So I think what you've said is likely, but I also, like, I mean, I don't think there's really any character other than probably Sora that they could add to the game that I would be, like, super hyped for. I feel like for me it was a little unfortunate because they released Joker first, and that was, like, honestly the greatest thing they ever could have done for me, other than, like, a Tales of character that isn't Lloyd being put in the game. So
Now that's what I call straight shooting.
Tennessee does have unlimited ammo, yes.
Woo! Those steers up there mean business. Huh, that switch looks kinda important.
It's not that I hate side-scrolling fighting game characters, I just need to space them out since they can feel repetitive. I mean, first of all, there are only 2 of them in Smash, right? Isn't it just Ryu and Terry? So, I mean, it'd be a little weird to put 2, like, big fighting game characters in back-to-back between Terry and whatever the 5th one could potentially be. First of all, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think the next one is going to be, a big fighting game name. I think it's going to be a character, like... What? I'm so confused. Alright, I'm really not happy about what's happening right now. Stop being alive. How many bullets can you take to the chin? There. That was weird.
Well, bring it on then, boy.
But also, like, if they added another fighting game character, I'd be like, yeah, you know, that makes sense. There are only 2 of them in Smash, or maybe 3 if I'm forgetting one.
Galoots are not smart.
I don't think Terry plays the same as Ryu. I have not played as Ryu or Terry before. So, you know, maybe I'm dead wrong, but... Oh my goodness, screw off. But I've, not heard anything like that from Michael or Sly who have played as Terry. Specifically, I really feel like Michael would have told me if it's just like Ryu. They both have input commands because they're from fighting games, so maybe that's what you mean, but that doesn't mean they play the same. Ken plays like Ryu because Ken is an echo of Ryu. So I guess there are technically 3 because Ken is in the game. I forgot about him. But he's an echo fighter. So that doesn't really count. He's supposed to play the same. Just like Lucina plays just like Marth, even though they have small differences.
Like shooting rats in a saddlebag.
I'm saying that, despite having not played it myself, does that insta-kill me? Alright, that's really frigging annoying that keeps happening. But Ken and Ryu, of course they play the exact same. They're echoes of each other. Terry, from what I understand, and having seen him in action for like the first time yesterday when I was playing with Sly and Michael, Does not seem like Ryu at all. I know he's not. I'm not saying that Ken doesn't count. I just said that I forgot about Ken. I'm just saying that them playing the same makes sense because they're echoes. The argument I'm making is that Terry does not play like Ryu, or doesn't play the exact same. It's like trying to say that, like, if I die to this again, I'm gonna be really ticked off. Get out. But it's like saying Luigi and Mario play the exact same. They're similar because they're from the same series, but they don't play the exact same. It's not like, you can't compare, like, I just think it's wrong to say that Terry and Ryu play the exact same. Ryu and Ken do because they're an echo. Ken is an echo of him, so of course he is. But, I mean, that's what echo fighters do. That's what they're for. I don't know where I'm supposed to shoot this from. Like, what am I doing here? There's nowhere to stand to get to aim on this. Hello? Am I missing something? What? Like, I can't hit around this corner. I can't jump off the edge here, because if I jump to the side, then I'm going to die as I jump, because after I shooting that doesn't turn off the laser grid, I don't think. Did I miss the laser grid thing somewhere? Where is this grid being powered from? Can I hit it from here? No, I can't hit the far right one. Hold on, can I jump back from here? Without a paraglider? I can. Okay, here, I can hit it from here. There we go. I didn't think I could jump back. I didn't think I would be able to make it. That's what I'm looking for. All right. I was very confused by this series of events. It doesn't help that I was trying to argue a point that I barely understand at the same time. I think there's another Tennessee section later on, and that's where the mask is, or the mask is right over there. What do you mean Little Mac is somewhat in that category too? Little Mac is in what category? Little Mac doesn't even have input commands. He plays nothing like... I thought the mask was right here. Wait, is the mask down here? It is. Here it is. I knew it was somewhere around here. Little Mac doesn't play anything like Ryu and Terry, as far as I'm aware. That's not even near being in the same category. Like, what counts as same category now? Ryu, Terry, and Little Mac are all in the same category because they fight with their fists? You trying to tell me that Cloud, Shulk, Marth, and Ike all play the exact same because they all have a sword? That's just ridiculous. Can I... Okay, I was about to say, is it going to trigger? Alright, do not forget to press L1. Get out of here, you stupid rabbit dynamite freaks. This river is so long. I hope that was the only mask we needed to get and I didn't miss one. Thank goodness I remembered to press L1. No more TNT. No TNT, I say.
I believe Sly got me into this mess. I hope Bentley and Murray are all right.
Yeah, screw Sly. Bentley and Murray, they're cool, though.
Follow me, Tennessee.
Here we go. What's this about, huh? This is just a nice little aesthetic, I guess. I'm gonna blow that up. Why are all of the locks in the wild... I guess it makes sense. We're in the Wild West. Why wouldn't everything be opened by a gun?
You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
What's up, guys? They put you all in the same... in the same thing?
All right, who wants to eat some leg? You fellas are messing with the wrong outlaw. Wait, Tennessee, there are 3 more bucks.
Why didn't it lock on to that one? Do you mind? dude, I love episode 2 because I love Tennessee Kid Cooper so much. But I'm gonna tell you this for certain. I'm gonna be relieved when we're out of this episode because Toothpick talks so much. It's so hard to commentate
Just one more lock.
when Toothpick is constantly like, oh, I gotta get my color commentary now.
Could've done that in my sleep.
In my sleep, indeed.